Hey everyone, it's Dr. Julie Quinn here, and I want to go over Writing 393's week 4. Okay, so we are moving into the more discussion of white paper, discussion of PARC principles. You're going to even see a discussion, a review of writing assignment number 4. So there's a lot of different pieces to the puzzle that is this class, and let's just take a quick look so I can orient you to that. And then if you have questions, definitely let me know. So there, again, a lot of different things are happening. Your resources to review. There's not a whole heck of a lot of resources this week, but we've got textbook chapters on proximity. Proximity, for example, think of writing assignment number 2. You had figure 1 and then you had a figure. You don't want figure 1 on page 1, like the caption and the title, and then the image itself on page 2. You want proximity, keep them together. You know, I've been working with students and giving them feedback on writing assignment number 2, and alignment's been something I've been talking about. So where you start each step of your instructions document in the same vertical alignment on the page, repetition, purposefully using consistent fonts, you know, not using like 5 or 6 different fonts, but 1 or 2, like maybe 1 in the headers, but the same font throughout in the main text of like writing assignment number 5, like your essay, your hybrid essay. And then contrast, that's making sure that the background of any text is different enough that you can read the writing that's superimposed on it. So for example, if you are looking at your screen right now, you can see that we have a white background and we have blue text. There's enough contrast for you to make the words pop from the page, and it's easily readable. But if I chose a really light baby blue, like a pastel blue, that was lighter than any of the blues that are on here, that would make that hard to read. Like I've seen students use like a forest green background, but with like a lime green font, and that's really hard. That strains the eyes, and so that's contrast, right? So you'll get a chance to review those concepts, and this could be some of the most important tools in document design. So this is going to be important for you to read these chapters, but there's not a ton of information in each one. So it should be easy to do. Okay, so you've got this external resource from Presentation Zen, review of those concepts to sort of just layer that discussion. In addition, we've got library tutorials in here, and it just is a refresher if you've taken 112 a long time ago. Your essay that's coming up, your white paper, is a type of essay. It's a hybrid academic/technical assignment that requires academic research. So that's why these short videos are here. This should be stress-free for you. We just want to remind you that they're here. If you don't remember or haven't used the library research in a while, or if you're coming back to finish a degree and it's been a while since you had to do research intensive courses. Okay, video review of white papers. This is, I believe, Dr. Kavanaugh's, Andy Kavanaugh's review of the white paper, but you'll notice when the white paper discussions come up in the following weeks, I will do my own tutorials to show you what I see in some of the student samples that are posted in the upcoming weeks, and so you get a sense of what am I looking for, what I thought worked really well, what could have been enhanced. This is just another short video. Purdue Owl has a description of white papers as well. White paper is that big writing assignment number 5 project. Okay, so if we go back to week 4, I just sort of zoomed over all of this. So this is for writing assignment number 5. This is for writing assignment number 5. This is for writing assignment number 5. And these chapters will help you with all of the work to come. Your discussions. Comparing and contrasting 2 websites for alignment and contrast. So everybody will look at 2 different websites, and you'll look up and you'll talk about the concepts, like you'll practice what you read in those chapters in just a course discussion to make sure we're all on the same page. And then writing assignment number 4 is a report to the supervisor. So you've been hired as a manager, you know, for Forest Lawn, write a 1-sentence summary of the problems you see in the company. It's just to prepare you for the upcoming writing assignment. And to do a little bit of research. It's like research practice. Find one article, describe the situation in a paragraph, and listen, if you have any questions based on this assignment, all you gotta do is reach out and let me know. It's practice oriented. It's nothing that's going to stress you out entirely. Okay, so those are the main discussions for the week. And then the assignment to complete is a quick start guide. This is a much smaller document then the instructions itself, and you'll see in the Quick Start Guide, you've got a description of this, the requirement. This should be no longer than a page. So there's no word count on this document at all. There are some samples of Quick Start Guides you had in prior weeks, and I had a video on that. So go back and take a look at that video, where it's sort of, you could see all different layers and types of Quick Start Guides that exist, though there are ones that are multi-pages, but not for this class. You're writing a one-page Quick Start Guide for the set of instructions you did for writing assignment 2. So you're taking all of that, you're not worried about the personas anymore, and you're just crunching it to what would you give to everybody. So we tend to see Quick Start Guides as professors in our classrooms when new equipment shows up, when a document camera shows up, or we have a new instruction card. There's often laminated and like taped to the desk, the Quick Start Guide for those instructions, right? So you'll get a chance to review the resources on Quick Start Guides in the week 3 content. My video should be an announcement or in one of those discussions in week 3. You're using your set of instructions. So you're using writing assignment number 2 as a template, and you're crunching the heck out of it. Okay. But here's what you need to do. You do not have to accommodate 3 personas. This is somebody who's performed the task before. Imagine that as your audience. And the only real thing that you need to think about is just refresher on the basics of each step. No in-depth writing. You will give like maybe a sentence overview. That's fine. Doesn't have to be a chunky paragraph. Step-by-step instructions, number the steps, provide graphics as appropriate. Often guides are heavy in images and light on text. So the way that I see students do this, the way that it works the best, is to have the text on the left and the corresponding image on the right. Let's take a quick look. Let's go into the class. Let me go into my student view real quick. And let's take a look at the assessment for that assignment so you can kind of see how it's graded. So writing assignment number 3, Quick Start Guide. These are really fun because I can glance at it and I can see really quickly if the document is effective. Okay, so 2 points just introduces the instructions briefly. The document is 1 page. That's 20% because it's quick. We're not going to have you be forced to have your readers, flip through 3, 4, 5 pages. Quality of the graphics. Are they clear? Are they aligned? And are they original? Original meaning you took the screenshot. And let me recommend, go back and look at your feedback from writing assignment number 2 before you finalize this one. And if I said to any of you, you must blow up these images, I can't read the font. The problem is with Quick Start Guides, the images actually become much smaller, right? So I would recommend zooming in on a portion of the page, sorry about that, and not on the entirety of a page, and then edit them with the, with the arrows and with the circles or with the squares to draw readers to a portion of that page and the action, right? Your steps still begin with an imperative verb. They're still numbered. They provide clear instructions, and that you demonstrate accurate word forms. Website, for example, 1 word, homepage, 1 word, accurate sentences, so you're not writing in fragments. And that if your steps are full sentences, you use periods, for example. And pay careful attention to random capitalization, to plural versus possessive, that kind of thing. And then finally, that your document looks nice and that you are abiding by, sorry about the dinging, that you're abiding by the PARC principles. You don't have to say a lot here, but it's sort of like the whole package will positively affect you. And if anybody wants to workshop this together this week, just let me know. We can set aside some time and we can work on it either at the end of this week or at the beginning of next week. It's due on Tuesday night at the end of week 4. So that's my quick and that's my furiously quick review of week 4. There's a lot of different concepts that you'll be hearing, and if you get confused at any step of the way, just reach out. I wish you great luck this week.